All right, so estimating. There's a couple things you'll need. You'll need pencils or pens. I like to use both because then I can differentiate between uh, titles and numbers and everything like that on my estimating papers. You'll need a blank piece of paper to write down all the numbers on. You will need the estimating worksheet. Um, you will need your standard sheet as well. Clipboard preferably to have something sturdy to write your notes down on. You'll need your mask when you're walking around talking with the clients. And I like to use my personalized sell sheets from Sherwin-Williams. So I have all the different listing of paints on them so that the clients can choose between them. I also use my client manual and fan deck of colors to present to the clients when I am ready for them. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need for it. It takes about an hour or so, depending on how fast you are and how large the job is that you're going to be estimating and giving a quote on. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, so I'm about to go do an estimate right now. I'm just standing outside of the client's house. I've let them know already that I am on my way. I've sent them a text so that they know that, and I've made sure I've been in contact with them in the days leading up to it so that they know I'm still coming and that they should still be around for that certain time that I've appointed for our estimate. So yeah, here we go. Hey Gord, how's it going?
Oh,
I'm
hey,
here to do
Gary.
the quote for you.
Nice to meet you in person.
Yeah, exactly. Would you mind grabbing some shoes and so you can show me around the house as to what you want done?
Yeah, perfect. That'd be great.
All right, so for doing the estimates, I go around with the clients, ask them to see all four sides of the house. I point out certain things that they might want done, such as the garage door, the front door, gutters, fascia, soffitting. I ensure that they know that we pressure wash beforehand, that we are not only painting just to make the house look nicer, but also painting to protect the house by cleaning the sills, sometimes scraping and resealing it properly. And then also make sure that I add in like little tidbits of my paint tech knowledge, such as the different ricin types and yeah. So once I've done the full walk around of the house with the client, then I ask them if they can go inside, take some time, stick around while I finish off the quote. I've been taking notes so that I know what needs to be done and what isn't done, and with what colors. I let them know it'll be about an hour depending how fast or large the job is, and then I'll get back to them after going into my mobile office, which is my car, and typing out the agreement. Once I've let them know all of this, I give them the color fan deck if they're unsure about colors, so maybe they can decide on something while I'm doing the quote. And I also leave them with a product sheet so that they know different types of paint that they could use in the estimates. And I also leave them my client manual so they can take a look at previous jobs that have been done and references that I have as well.
So now that I've completed the estimate, I have to present it to them in the agreement form that I've typed up and either printed off and now stapled together along with the rest of the pieces of it, or just show that to them on my laptop, which I like to do because it's electronic and it's a lot easier. I don't have to worry about printer problems, which is something I've had quite a bit of actually, surprisingly, this year. So take the agreement, I go from left to right, top to bottom, explaining each and everything. I go from our warranty and our liability insurance and our 3-year guarantee to their information, my information, all of the services that are covered in the estimate and the work that we will be doing. I make sure to emphasize the prep work that needs to be done on each window or interior, the amount of filling of holes, and especially the amount of masking that needs to be done because it does take a lot of time. If it is a stucco house, I like to emphasize how much paint has to be used on the house so they're not alarmed by the cost of the job, and make sure that it's really thorough and that they understand what surfaces we are doing and what we aren't doing on the house. And then by the time I get to the bottom of it, I ask if they'd like to get in for the summer still. Tell them we're booking up pretty quickly, at least for this month. Might not be able to get you into next month either, but trying to create a sense of urgency with them. So yeah, and then try and get an answer. A lot of the time they say they need to think on it, which is perfectly fine. And then you tell them you'll give them a call back in a couple of days and try and get an answer from them then.